Hi, my name is Courtney and I'm one of the pelvic health physios here at Women's Health, and I'm currently 16 weeks pregnant. Today I'm going to be taking you through an express upper body workout. So it's really focused on strengthening up our upper body, which is so important for all the baby lifting and carrying that we need to do in the postpartum period, as well as helping with our posture in pregnancy as well. So for this workout, if you can use a chair and also some dumbbells, I've got 2 and 3 kilos, but you're welcome to go heavier or lighter. If you don't have dumbbells, you could also fill up some water bottles or some little cans of veggies if you don't have anything else. So we've got 3 rounds of exercises and 2 exercises in each, and we're going to repeat that twice, so 2 sets. If you have extra time though, you're welcome to do a 3rd set. So we're going to start with an offering with a little bit of external rotation and push-ups for the first round. So you're going to grab your weight and come into a kneeling position. And then from there, we are going to just have a little bit of engagement through our tummy, so hugging above into your spine. You're going to reach those arms out in front like you're offering, and then externally rotate those arms, reaching them out in front, externally rotate. As you do that, you can think of gently squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back. This helps strengthening up those biceps, which often have to be in kind of a static hold position while you're holding bub. Good. We've got another 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last one. Then we're going to make our way into some push-ups. So you can just be on your hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees and hips, or if you would like, you can come into more of an advanced push-up position. So whatever you're comfortable with. We're going to lower our chest down, elbows out about 45 degrees, then pressing all the way up. Lowering down and pressing up. We've got 8 to go. For 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. 3. 2. Last one. Coming up. Good. Back to our offering with our external rotation. So setting those shoulders back, reaching those arms forward, then rotate. Forward and rotate. Squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hopefully starting to feel those arms work, and then coming back to our push-up position. 10 of these. Off we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and come on up. Well done. So as I said, you're welcome to do a 3rd set of those, otherwise we're going to move on to our next round. So for this one, we have got a single arm bent over row and then some tricep dips. So I'm going to go slightly heavier with the weight. You're going to kneel one knee onto the chair, and then you're going to sink your bottom back into so you're in a little bit of a mini squat position. Make sure you're not arching your back, so keep up hugged into your spine. From there, single arm row. So we're going to draw that shoulder blade back. So make sure you're not just lifting the elbow. We want to think about that shoulder blade drawing back. Good. For 6. For 5. For 4. For 3. 2. Last one, other side. So rest that knee, come into that little mini squat position, hug bub into the spine, draw that shoulder blade back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Then we've got our tricep dips. So you're going to sit on the edge of the chair, and then work your way to the edge of the chair, shoulders back, and I'm going to lower down, keeping that bottom in nice and close, and raise yourself back up. Lower down, pushing up. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, and coming up. Well done. Going back to our bent over rows. So grabbing one of your weights, knee on the chair, leaning forward, sinking into that bottom, up, hugged in, single arm row for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, draw that shoulder blade back for 3, for 2, last one, other side, same setup, bottom back, tummy in, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming back into our tricep dips. Now, an alternative to the tricep dips, if you found those uncomfortable on your wrists, is to do an overhead tricep extension instead with your weights. So either or. We've got 10 of these. I'm going to come into the dips, shoulders back, keep the bottom in close. We've got 10, pushing all the way up for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Beautiful. Hopefully you're feeling those arms start to work. Our final round is a bicep curl to an overhead press, and then we're going to do a fly. So grabbing a set of weights again, we'll start with our bicep curl to overhead press. So you do a bicep curl, overhead press, and then lowering down. Bicep curl, overhead press, lowering down. Beautiful. Making sure those shoulders are staying relaxed and not hitching up towards the ears, and we're not losing our core or flaring our ribs as those arms go up. Good. Let's go for 4. Not very good at counting. For 3. For 2. Last one. Perfect. Then we've got our flies. So this one, you can just hinge forward from the hips. Make sure your bottom's tucked a little bit if you're feeling it through your lower back. Or you could always stagger one leg as well. So I might do that, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And we've got flies. So soft elbows, opening those arms out to the side. For 9. 8, that's what it looks like from the side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, coming up. So a really good one for your posture. Then we're going to go back to our bicep curls, our overhead press. Off we go. Bicep curl, press, bringing it down with control. 2, for 3, keeping those shoulders relaxed. For 4, that's it. For 5, for 6, for 7, good, for 8, that's it, 9, good, last one, 10, good, coming into the flies. I'm going to put my left foot forward this time. You can just do both sides. The same again, hinging forward from the hips, and then we've got our flies for 10, last set, 9, 8, squeezing those shoulder blades together for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, Last one. Well done. Perfect. As I said, you can do another round, so you're doing 3 sets to get a longer workout, or you can combine this with a lower body workout if you want a full body workout. But hopefully you felt like you were building some upper body strength.